Dr. Nerenberg's Mind-Body Workout System.
Welcome, 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 my dear brothers and sisters. I'm Dr. Arnold Nerenberg, and it's truly an honor and a privilege to be in your presence, to have the opportunity to reach deep within myself and share with you the experiences and understandings and inspirations of 72 years of life on this earth. I'm grateful to be here with you, walking amongst you, and having the opportunity to share with you knowledge that we're extremely grateful, extremely useful for you and your loved ones. The title of today's class is Courage and Power Sugar. Courage and Power Sugar. There are many substances, natural substances that we can use that have been found to affect our mood. For example, fish oil. Fish oil has been found to reduce depression. Also, vitamin B12 has been known to be an antidepressant and a mood booster. As we become more energized, which the D-ribose, power sugar has xylitol, D-ribose, B12. The D-ribose is extremely energizing. So as we get energized by the D-ribose, and as we get energized by the B12, of course mixed with the xylitol, it's delicious, we feel that energy. And we feel the energy, we feel it produces, I can do it, I will do it type of mentality. This is the gateway into courage. What I'm going to talk to you about is power sugar will increase your courage. Power sugar will increase your courage. I talked to a friend of mine, Leonard Alvarez, who'd been in World War II. He was a point man in the battles. He'd be out front looking for enemies, where the enemy was going. And I said, gee, that took a lot of courage. What did you do to boast up your courage? And he said to me, looked me in the eye, and he says, Dr. Nerenberg, whiskey. Whiskey increased his courage. He used whiskey to drown his fears. And I'm sure many of you know, people go into bars, they drink, they'll start saying things and doing things that they might otherwise be afraid to do. Some will say, I love you, after they've been drinking, but they'd be too afraid to say it without the alcohol, without the drink. Or they may need to express some anger towards somebody. They're more likely to do it and have the courage after they've been drinking. So we know there's a relationship between certain substances and courage. Some drown the fears. The power sugar doesn't drown your fear. It energizes you into self-expression. So it works through a different mechanism than alcohol. Other people have used methamphetamines or PCP, and they feel more courageous under the influence of those drugs. Power sugar is totally healthy for you. It has antimicrobial properties. It's totally natural. It helps reduce cavities, helps fight ear, nose, and throat infections, increases your focus, your alertness, your energy, increases your strength, speeds up muscle recovery, increases your endurance. As I said, helps fight ear, nose, and throat infections. So it's tremendously energizing, and through that, you get an increase in courage. If there's somebody, let's say you wanted to talk to, you've been hesitant to talk to them, particularly because of the B12 and D-ribose component, your inner self unfolds itself and comes out more. And it's very delicious. I like to take power sugar, either straight as a sugar, as a power sugar, or put it in coffee and have power coffee, Dr. Nerenberg's power coffee, or add cream to it and powerccino. Right now I'm going to have some power coffee. It's late in the day, I've had a long day, so I need a little energizing effect during our time together. So what I'm doing is taking my power coffee, pouring in some power sugar, equivalent of a couple of tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of the power sugar, and this is Dr. Nerenberg's power sugar. Drink that. It's delicious. It'll start energizing me. And as I get tired, or as anybody gets tired, we start getting more withdrawn in. It's harder to come out in self-expression. And I want to give you my best. I want to give you everything I have during this brief time that we have together You're that important to me that I want to give you all I have. I do. Because it's my honor to share this knowledge with you to uplift you and all of your loved ones. Power sugar can be used by your children because it'll reduce their cavities, it'll fight the ear, nose, and throat infections, and they're particularly prone to that when they're going to school. If somebody's diabetic, very healthy for diabetics, very good for your heart. I'm taking it right now to energize me, to bring me out, to unfold my inner person so that I can meet you thought to thought, heart to heart. That's what I want to do because that's how much I want to uplift you and bring something to you of great value. Yeah, I feel more energized. You might be even see it in my face. Now, what percentage of the people will feel more courage with that? We don't have controlled studies on it. It's experiential, people reporting this, saying I'm normally shy, withdrawn. On this, on the power sugar, I've become more expressive. I've become myself. Important. Now, we find that 30% of the people who take power sugar feel it immediately. It's like, boom, I'm ready to go. Now, I'm a world champion bodybuilder and a world champion powerlifter. And before I set my world records or compete as a bodybuilder, I always take my power sugar, always. Particularly, I'll take power coffee or my power chino.